Hey witches, happy new moon in Virgo. I hope you're doing something fun to celebrate today. I hope you're rejoicing in the magic and wisdom of your own intuition. I have something really special that I wanted to share today that I'm hoping you all will connect with and maybe use in your own ritual work in the next new moon cycle. And I am so excited to do a unboxing here with you all of the Missing Witches new moon box that I just received. Let me grab it. Here it is. Look at this massive box that I received in the mail that says New Moon Magic on it. Isn't this gorgeous? I was like so surprised when I got this. On it, it says 13 anti-capitalist tools for resistance and re-enchantment. Let me put that there so you could see it. Isn't this so amazing? I'm so grateful to the Missing Witches. I love the work that they do. I have been honored to have been on their podcast a couple of times, including recently in support of Indigenous community. They did an amazing fundraiser recently, and I was so honored to be a part of that. And I'm just so grateful that they sent me this. And I thought, let's do an unboxing today on the new moon because this is amazing. So let me get put my mic on my body so I can use both my hands. So we're gonna open this up. Again, this is an unboxing. I'm doing this for the first time with you all. And as I open it, it says, "The moon doesn't belong to anyone, it belongs to all of us." Yes. Thank you, Moon Magic. I'm already seeing some really precious things in here. The first thing that I want to share is they sent a flower mix. Have y'all ever made seed bombs? I'm like, this from me has seed bomb magic written all over it. And I'm also wanting to moonifest a garden that I can connect with. And I might save a few of these for my garden because look how precious these are. So much flower magic. Thank you so much, Missing Witches, for this tool. Flowers are one of my favorite medicines, and I hope that you feel the same way. I will definitely be using that as a tool to work with because flowers have supported me in a million ways. And yes, I cannot wait to have a garden and to also be able to smuggle these flowers into spaces too with some seed bomb magic. Let me know if you want a video of me making some seed bombs because if you don't know what those are, I would love to introduce you. All right, so the next thing I'm going to pull out from this amazing box is, wow, uh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, so this is, I think this is like their like a calling card. It says, "We conjure the world we want to see. Witches start shit. Fuck yes." And it also says New Moon Magic, 13 anti capitalist tools of resistance and re-enchantment. And here is a new moon and Scorpio ritual and ceremony with love from Starhawk and Audre Lorde. I love that this has Audre Lorde and Starhawk on it. Such powerful beacons of hope and love in my own life. I was actually recently on Adrienne Marie Brown's podcast that she does with her sister Autumn, and it's called How to Survive the End of the World podcast. If you haven't heard this podcast, I highly recommend, especially because this season is all about the witch, and they had Starhawk on a couple of weeks ago, and this last week they shared my interview with Adrienne Marie Brown. And so this is definitely going on my altar that you see back there. Okay, so the next thing I'm pulling out from here is this little black envelope. It has tape on it. Let's see what's in here. Oh my gosh, it could be so many things. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's an incantation here that I'll read out loud. It says, Incantation. I cut the fabric of the world. I carve the circle. I craft the real. I cut the bindings that are unseen. My voice is sharp. My hands are free. I cut the fabric of the world. I craft the real. Ah, shivers. Just reading that. Oh my goodness. And there's this incredible sigil here that is on, maybe it's leather. This is so incredible. And it also comes with a yarn and a needle. So I'm guessing this is to put on somewhere, maybe on a jacket, on your body, on your bag. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time to connect with this incantation. This is so amazing. I love that this is a tool, and I'm imagining there must be some guidance somewhere in here as to how to connect with these tools. And I also know that as witches, we also have our own intuitive ways of working. So there might be an element of that here as well. Love this so much. Okay, so the next tool is, oh my gosh, this is so special. Ah! There's like a planner here. I love this so much. It's like a planner journal, and on the front it says, The impossible is just waiting for someone to be first. In the dark of the new moon, we call forth the possible. Ooh. Ugh. How incredible. This book feels so nice. Like, it is so smooth, and I am so excited to start putting some of my dreams in here. And I definitely love the size of this. It's so perfect. I can very easily carry this in my bag. I've actually been needing a book like this that is like a grimoire, somewhere where I can keep my spells. I could also share my visions, my downloads, my intentions. And I'm so grateful, especially, with the new moon in Virgo that we're in today. I'm so feeling called to create some structural organization in my life that can really help me move forward into this next lunar cycle, because so much is emerging in my life that I'm needing to really get clear about. This chariot year has been no joke. It's been really helping me reclaim space and power and drive and vision and goals and intentions. But it's also been a growth edge, a huge growth edge, where I've been learning about ways that I need to step up and learn. And I've just been diving deep into different magical practices, physical practices. I've been learning about money and about land, about location, about energy. I've been learning about so much, knowing that. There are things that I'm needing to prepare to move into the next cycle in my life. And you might be feeling the same way, and if you are, I highly recommend you get this incredible spell kit that is just fully life changing. I'm so grateful to the Missing Witches for sending me this kit. And here it is, the pièce de résistance. Here is their New Moon Magic book with the 13 anti capitalist tools for resistance and re-enchantment. What what a magical creature this is. So this is, I'm imagining, where I will be able to connect with some of these tools to receive some more guidance. This book looks so incredible. It's so big. I'm just like in awe of how big it is. And let's see, it's 355 pages long. Wow. And I'm gonna look in the back to see if I'm in here anywhere, because she is curious, you know. Let's see. I am in here. Ah! Let me read to you what this says, what I'm included in. So we'll go first to page 132. Oh my gosh, they're talking about the cremation of care. And yeah, ooh, if you don't know about this, I'll read a little bit. In Bohemian Grove, California, the Cremation of Care is an annual ceremonial production produced and performed by the Bohemian Club, whose members have included several former United States presidents, high ranking politicians, bankers, and military officials. Rich, powerful, mostly white men gather to do magic in secret. It sounds like fiction, but it's real. I definitely felt that way when I first heard about it. I was like, is this a movie? But very real. If nothing else, the existence of the cremation of care ceremony is evidence that capitalist and hegemonic greed requires that those in power kill their care. Capitalism and care are mutually exclusive. Care must be destroyed. We spoke to artist and therapist Edgar Fabian Frias about this phenomenon. Edgar said, the reason that they want to destroy care is because care gets in the way of profit. With the Golden Dome School Collective, Edgar has performed a counter ritual every year for the past 7. The resurrection of care, which takes place just after the Bohemian Grove's cremation, is an antidote to the poison. Golden Dome School founder Eliza Swan wanted to create something that would respond to this cremation of care ritual. It's the community coming together that resurrect care and do some counter magic. Edgar said, ritual, ceremony, and community building are all practices that can transmute energy and change energy. Some of my powerful spells have come from exactly those moments when I feel disempowered, I feel angry, I feel like there's no hope. And I turn to my practice as a space to allow that energy to become something else. Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. I cannot wait to read this book. And I know that there's so many friends, because I've already seen a couple of friends in here that are in this book. I'm going to read maybe one more part that I'm in on page 149. Okay, this one's really sweet and short. It says, Edgar Fabian Frias told us that there comes a point when you have to decide whether or not you believe in magic. Yes, that is such a big thing that I could spend much time talking about. But I, had a lot of people tell me that I'm delusional, that magic isn't real, and I think I've got into a place where I've had to realize, like, at some point, you either have to believe that you live in a world that is full of magic, or you have to believe that you don't. And then you get to live in that reality. I'm going to read one more, the other part that I'm in. Feels like a fun little scavenger hunt where I'm discovering bits of myself in this book. And I know that there's so much community in this book that I'm so excited to learn from. This is such a powerful gift. Okay, so the next place that I'm in here in this book is on page 251 on the bottom of the page. It says, as artist Edgar Fabian Frias told us, one thing that's really incredible for witches is that we get to self ordain. We get to decide that we're witches. We get to decide we are sacred. Again, it's wild that I'm reading myself, quotes from myself, and that's inspiring me. I think that's something that is so amazing about the work that Reset and Amy have done to bring together so much wisdom from our communities into this book, is that it is a place that we can be re-reminded of our own magic, the magic that we so freely share with others, with our communities. It can be reflected back to us, brought together, integrated, condensed. I cannot wait to read this book and then to connect with some of these incredible tools that have been gifted to me. This is such an honor, such a huge honor. And as a gift to you all, I'm going to read a little bit about what today's new moon in Virgo entails. Okay, so the new moon in Virgo is on page 129, and it starts off by saying spells, they are all through this book. Words are spells, songs are spells, baking is spell work. But what of spells that don't come to natural manifested material conclusions, like poems or loaves of bread? What of the spells that have no tangible product? These spells that value process over products are the rituals and ceremonies that inhabit and enchant our lives. We can cast our spells and we can be our spells. As author Veronica Varlow proclaims, your life is the greatest spell you will ever cast. And there's a beautiful ritual here in the back that is for the new moon in Virgo. It says to cut up a habit, switch hands. So if you're right handed, use your left. If you're left handed, use your right. Eat a meal this way. Stick your dominant hand in your pocket if you have to. Notice how you approach Your new approach to the task has tremendously affected the task itself. And then there's an incantation that I want to read here for you all. It says, I believe in my magic, I believe in my agency, I believe in my power to change the world. I take control, I short circuit control, I alter everything. Everything is sacred, nothing is mundane, everything has a reason. I have a reason, I have a reason for being. I am symbolic and very, very real. I take up the battle. This is my world. How infinite my possibilities. Go get this book as soon as you can. Order the whole box set. This is such a blessing unto the world that the missing witches, Risa and Amy, have shared with us all. I cannot wait to dive deep into this book and to use it with my own ceremonies. Especially today, I'm going to be diving deep into the chapter for the new moon in Virgo. Again, I'm going to be linking below here where you can get this book, where you can get this box set. Thank you so much to the Missing Witches. I'm also going to be sharing the different podcasts that I've been on with the Missing Witches, along with the podcast that I shared earlier that I was on with Adrienne Marie Brown. You can find all of that down linked below. Thank you all so much for being here. I do want to share one last thing before I say goodbye. Is that I have received a bunch of amazing tarot decks that I want to make videos about, and I wanted to ask you all. I'm going to just share a couple of them because I don't have them all here with me at this moment. But which one should I start with? Okay, so the first deck is Maria Molteni STELLE SCOPA deck that is inspired by the Italian SCOPA. Oh my gosh, there's a sticker here. Look how beautiful that is. There's a little note here too. And I also got an amazing tarot cloth as well. And so this is inspired by the Italian Scopa deck, but also has really divine celestial bodies. Like here's Medusa, bless Medusa, that are included in here. And the illustrations are gorgeous. Maria's such a talented, gifted artist. I've had the gift of seeing some of their work in person, and it's like mind blowing. Like, just look at that. This is definitely a tarot deck, but I also could see this being such an oracular deck where you could use your intuition to read a lot of these cards because they're so expansive. Again, do you want me to make a video about this deck? I will definitely make a video about it soon, but should I do that next? Or your other option, the other two that I'm considering making a video about soon are these two divine decks that I received from my friend Anne Horel, who lives in Paris. The first one is this beautiful deck that she made called The Contemporary Divinities. And this deck has a lot of emoji magic, and it also works with a lot of contemporary celebrities. Like, I think that's Beyonce here on the cover. That's one deck that she gave me. And she also very recently released Le Nouveau Belling deck that's inspired by the French Belling deck that I think, I don't know when it was released, but it's like a recreation made in her own amazing artwork style. I've actually been saving opening this deck because I wanted to open it live in a video, and I want to share about it with you all. I'm also hoping to maybe do a portion of this video in French parce que je parle un peu de français and I want to practice my French, and so I've been thinking of making a video here. So which one should I make next? These two here by my friend Anne Horel, or Maria Molteni's STELLE SCOPA deck? Let me know which one you'd like to see next. Again, I'm going to make a video about both of them, but just wanted to ask you all before I sign off. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Much love to you all, and go check out some of my shorts. I'd love for you all to see them. I've been getting not a lot, but some hate from Christians and transphobes, and it'd be really nice to have some queer witches go share their love in my shorts. So go say hi to my shorts. You can find them here on my channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more posts and polls, trying to be more interactive here. I've been meeting so many wonderful folks in this community. Again, have a wonderful day. I can talk forever. Bye.